We back in this bitch, y'all. Alright, I know it's been a long time. And I know my whole shit usually is like, go like, comment, subscribe, new videos all week, every week. But listen, it really wasn't my fault. Like, I wanted to get a couple things and shit to help just with make my process for like editing and all that shit faster and everything, and shit, I guess, it took a lot longer to come here than I thought, and cause y'all know how Black Friday, we had the whole holiday shit coming up, and y'all know how crazy that shit be. But I'm in this bitch today. This is also my second time doing this shit, so yeah, because the audio and the shit, it wasn't recording, and yeah, I recorded it, but then it wasn't recorded. So this is like my second time doing this. I was supposed to do this whole video and this topic and everything yesterday, but like I said, shit was taking a bit longer than, but whatever, we doing this shit today. What I wanted to talk about was is Dragon Ball, like, I want to go over two topics I feel today, in that is Dragon Ball Fighterz gonna like really sell, at least as much as we kind of feel that it will, or like are the sales going to match the hype for the game, as of at least like the hype from like that we have right now for the game? Because the way that we hype beast in this shit, you would think like they about to do damn like Destiny numbers or some shit like that. But that's something that I wanted to get into. And then the second thing, I just wanted to go over the versions of the game and my thoughts on those. These shits, like the versions of the game and shit, have been out for a while now, but obviously, I mean, a nigga just wasn't on YouTube and shit like when these came out, but I thought that I felt like this would be a good time, I guess, to kind of talk about it and give my thoughts on it. And so first I want to get into, like I said, is Dragon Ball Fighterz gonna sell? Like, because at the end of the day, I feel like this is an Arc System game, and just in general, like, Arc System games are just like niche as hell, you know what I mean? And that, the Blaze Blue and the Guilty Gear games, and they don't necessarily sell really well, but the audience that they do gain from these games, they are like hardcore as shit, and they will like support these damn games as much as they can. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Fighterz is 100% going to shit on every other game that Arc System has done from a like sales standpoint. This shit is about to blow all that shit out the fucking water. It is. But I just wanted to say, like, do you guys think that it's really going to sell that great? Especially because what people, I think, aren't getting now, and what they will understand, is that while Fighterz is an accessible game, and while like really anybody can kind of hop on and shit, like, what's going to happen, and this is facts, like, this shit's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna buy this game because they're a fan of Dragon Ball Z and all that shit, and those niggas is good at button mashy ass Xenoverse and shit, and they used to, run that shit in the lobbies in them, like, the old Budokai games and shit. And then they gonna, say, man, hop online, who want that shit can get that shit, run it. They about to play some Sonic Fox ass nigga and just get demolished and realize that, oh, you actually do need some level of skill to play this shit. I'm not finna spend the time to learn this shit, and they finna rage and cry and throw the shit in the trash. It's gonna happen. Because what people haven't kind of figured out yet is that this game is, while it is accessible to casuals, it is casual friendly, the game still requires a certain level of skill to really be good at the game. And I wanted to get you guys' opinion on, do you guys think that that will potentially drop sales of the game, or do you guys think that the game just, is it going to sell? Is it not going to sell a lot? Do you think it's gonna do fucking NetherRealm numbers? Because, like, let's be honest, with fighting games, like I said, are a really, like, niche product in that really outside of NetherRealm games, you know, the Mortal Kombats and the Injustices and maybe Tekken, them shits don't sell. You know, they just don't, because people don't want to take the time to really get good at a fighting game. You know, niggas just pop in 2K, you know, which has pretty much been the same shit since them bitches came out, you know, and there's not much of a learning curve, right? Or they'll pop in, you know, COD with the Mountain Dew and the Doritos, you know, and just, you know, play that shit, right? But like, most people don't want to take the time to learn a fighting game, especially a damn anime fighter, you know, like a Guilty Gear or a BlazBlue. Those are like extremely niche products. Like, that shit is more niche than like the Marvel versus Capcom series fanboy niche shit. Like, and so I guess just in general, what do you guys think the sales will be like? Do you think they'll be up there like a Mortal Kombat title or an Injustice title? Do you think it'll be up there and in that like Tekken range and shit? Do you think it'll maybe more so be in like the middle with like the DOA 5s and like the Street Fighter 4s and that type of shit? Do you think it'll be on some like Marvel Infinite type shit, like as in like 50 copies sold type shit? Like, where do you guys kind of see the range or whatever of the sales of Dragon Ball Fighterz in terms of, do you think this shit's going to be played by a shit ton of people, or like just in general? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. I'm personally not really sure. Like, I can't really gauge the sales of Fighterz because it's a weird one, because like I said, I feel, you know, Tekken is one of the games that sells and it's published by Namco Bandai, and Fighterz is being published by Namco Bandai, but it's also an Arcs game, which I guess that wouldn't really matter because the name Dragon Ball is attached to it. But just, I'm not really sure. And it's like, obviously this is one of the most hype beasted games going into next year, aside from you have like the Spider-Mans and the Monster Hunter Worlds, which that shit's gonna blow up in Japan, not on some like World War II type shit. And like, I hope that didn't offend nobody. I'm sorry if it did. Like, I know that's kind of okay anyway. And you got the like just a bunch of other hype games and shit coming out for next year, and like Anthem and games like that. And just like, let me know, I guess, just in general, where you guys think the sales range will kind of be. And the next thing I wanted to talk about were the additions of the game. Like I said, all of this was kind of announced like a while back, but I just felt, let me do a video for it now, and y'all gonna have to excuse me, cause like I said, I'm still sick a little bit. I was hoping that I'd be straight by now, but it just seemed, cause like I said, I was supposed to do this shit yesterday, bro, and I was feeling a lot better yesterday than I am now, and this is my second time recording this shit. But anyway, so with Fighterz, right, the collector's edition, I feel I have to talk about this because this is one of the first collector's editions in a while where I thought like, wow, this shit is worth it. Like, what it comes with, you know, for $140, you know, you get obviously the collector's box, if that's what you want to call the shit, the steel case, the Goku diorama statue shit, and you get the 3 like art cards or whatever. And when they first showed that, I was like, that's really actually worth it, because at that time I went in with the idea that the shit is coming with their season pass, which they are calling it the Fighterz Pass, right? So it's like, oh, you get all this shit and plus all the DLC niggas and everything. Like, this shit is worth 140. And then the day that Namco announces all the other 13 editions of the damn game, they specifically say that the Fighterz Pass does not come with the collector's edition. Why? For niggas that don't know, the Fighterz Pass, which comes with 8 characters, we already did a video on that, you know, talking about like my predictions for the 8 niggas and all that shit. Y'all go and watch that video and come back to this one and do what y'all do. The shit is 8 characters and it costs $35. The collector's edition of the game is $140. So in order for you to have like everything like involving this game, like you're gonna need it's a good like $200, man, like to have all of the collector's edition shit and the season pass. Which my main thing, and the only reason honestly I ain't cancel my damn pre-order for the collector's edition is because I want the steelbook. Because I mean, I wanted the steelbook regardless, and so I was getting this shit honestly probably like not even caring what else comes with the damn collector's edition. I just really wanted the steelbook. So I mean, it obviously ain't no steelbook ain't no worth no damn 140, but it's like, alright, whatever, I'll take the L on that one. And then just like I said, the fucking the standard case, like the standard cover for the game is just, it's trash. I hate to say it because it's just like for the longest, you know, with this game, it was just like hype after hype shit after hype shit, to where it's like Dragon Ball Fighterz could do no fucking wrong. Like they were just hitting on every fucking thing. And then they say, like, they come out with this bullshit that like the damn DLC shit does not come with the collector's edition, and that was the first L those niggas took. And granted, it might be the only one by the time the shit comes out, but still, it's like, what are y'all doing? But then they have, you know, and so now I'll just talk about the other editions of the game. They have the Day 1 edition, which is just simply is this regular $60 standard version, but if pre-ordered, you get the Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, and it comes with 2 lobby avatars. So like I said, that's your standard $60. That's what you get if you pre-order the 2 early access to the characters and the 2 lobby avatars. We already said the Fighterz collector's edition, it was $140. We already went over what it comes with. And now you have the Fighterz edition, which is $94.99. These prices are really Japanese, I'll just say that much. For $94.99 you get the Fighterz edition, which is the game, the base game, and the Fighterz Pass. Then you have the Ultimate Edition, which is $109.99. Again, I don't get why they just couldn't make it $99 or like $120. Like, I don't know. This shit doesn't make sense. They priced it weird as hell. But for $110, you get the standard game, the season, you know, Fighterz Pass, and you get, I believe, just like some other shit, you know, like some music, and I believe you get theme songs from the original Dragon Ball series. I think there's like 10 songs in there from like the show, I believe, which, I mean, if y'all want that shit, then y'all can get it, but I really don't see why you would really get the Ultimate Edition when you can get, because most people are just going to want the game and the DLC, like the characters. And so you can just, in all honesty, get the Fighterz edition, which is $95. So you can save like $15 and just get that shit. And then, like I said, the individual Fighterz Pass is $35. So if you're going to be a dumb nigga like me and still get the collector's edition because you just want a little shit damn steelbook, and you got to drop $140 on that, and then you got to spend the $35 on the Fighterz Pass, then if you like me, then yeah, you just gonna have to take the L on that one. But like I said, that's the only reason I ain't fucking canceled my pre-order, just because I wanted the steel book. But like, what do you guys think about the pricing of the game? Like, or the different versions of the game. Let me know in the comments which versions of the game are you guys getting. Like, do you think that these prices are valid? Like, do you think these are good prices for the game? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, let me know what version of the games are you guys getting. Do you guys think that the collector's edition, even without the DLC being included, do you guys still think it's worth it? Are you guys picking it up? Are y'all niggas like me in that y'all just want the steel book and maybe the art or something like that? Because like, for me personally, like in games and shit, which I think I've either said this shit in my first time doing this recording or whatever, but my favorite shits in like collector's editions are always just like the art and like the art books shits and like the cards and everything. Like, I just like that type of stuff. So like, let me know what version of the game are you guys getting. Do you guys think these prices are like fair? I'm gonna put the links, I'm gonna leave all the links in the description so you guys can check like all of the prices and everything that it comes with, because I know I kind of rushed through everything. But like I said, this is my second recording. I'm just like done with this, and you guys can look at that for yourselves and see everything that it comes with. Y'all can, if y'all haven't seen it yet, y'all can look at the shitty art cover, like for the standard game. Y'all can look at that. Shit, I might incorporate that shit into the thumbnail, and if I do, then yeah. But like I said, just let me know all of that in the comments. Like I said, shit. Like, this has been me. I'm coming at y'all, Oreo Gaming, you know, new video all week, every week. I'm trying, y'all. I really am. I've been sick. Like, I've been sick a lot longer than I thought I would be. And I'm trying, but like, it's getting crazy out here in these streets. Not really. Who the fuck is calling in there? But anyway, damn. Shut up, shit. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying. Damn, let me talk. I don't even know if y'all can hear that, but the phone is ringing in the damn hall. But like I said, just let me know all of that shit that I done asked already a bunch of times in the comments. I'm gonna try to hit y'all up, you know, new videos all week, every week, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Oh shit, like, subscribe, you know, share, do all that, man. Thank y'all. I'm out.